Yeah. Tapping in. Tapping now. MOBFI. We don't play solo. We raid. We build. We flip the game. Tapping MOBFI, whole squad lit. We pose, we boost, we run that script. Power stacking, respect paid in full. I don't chase likes, I'm in my pool. Tap to earn, every tweak outweigh. MOBFI rules, create your fate. Tap in, level up, let's raid. MOBFI fam, we never fade. Yeah. Degens in the trenches, running ops all night. Power on the board, I don't need no hype. Jobs got rewards, I complete that list. One quote tweet, I could move that tick. No fluff, I ain't bout by clicks. I want bolts in the vault, stakes that stick, pay respect. My father got my back, now I'm high tier. Never looking back in the trenches, but don't call it a phase. We the storm that makes waves. Every tap a ripple of change. MOBFI's name in the heart.
Yo, happy Monster Monday. Drink it up, Snoopy. How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
Yeah, doing good. Awesome, bro. Good to see everybody. Had a good weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's check the map. Gotta have the map. There. Oh, I don't even have. Oh my goodness. I did have it up. I'm crazy.
I saw some. I saw
crazy. Too many buttons, Snoopy. It's all good. But yes, check it in. If you haven't checked in, let me get on my little Opus app, AI app. Checking in myself. If you don't have it, you need to get it. Go to the store. There we go. Connectricity. Let me get my stamp first, bro. Here we go. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, the next. Guess what? You know what's coming next?
the next.
I love it. Woohoo!
I don't know how you do that every day. Every day. Is that all you get? Is that all you get? You get captains and generals.
Captains and generals. I skip. That's right. There we go. Check it out. Look it up. Bam! It's going. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. We like generals. Welcome, everybody. Good stuff. But yeah, they try to freak us out again, man, and it's getting tiresome.
It is getting tiresome. I want to go, Ray. I just want to go.
What are you looking at, man? You all right?
No, I got another screen up there above.
It's all good. Yes. But yes, it's let's see. I was looking at the fear and greed. Over the weekend, it's just in the greed mode, kind of mid. Yeah. What do you think? I'm gonna refresh. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 73.
Ooh, that's way high. 56. Look at this.
Crap.
It is. That's good. I'm just saying, it's wild. They get these people in a frenzy, Snoopy, and it don't make any sense, man.
Well, I must have missed the memo. I must have missed the news.
Well, it is. I'm going to start. I got links, and especially if everybody, as we go through some things on here, I got some cool little research tools. Yeah. And I got this one that gives you like 30 signals, Snoopy, and not one of them is telling you to get out of here. Not one of them is telling you to sell. Every one of them is telling you to hold. And, come on, man. What's wrong with y'all? Where are you going? Right? There's nowhere to go. You don't want to go back to fiat. That's ridiculous. There we go. My crypto adventures. A sparking mobtastic Monday and a week ahead. Web3 Wise Guys fan. Good to see you, my crypto adventures. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. Oh, Jason, 5449. Look at the monsters lined up and dragons and everything. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for joining us. Right on. And yes, drink up. 100%. 100%. Got to drink up. Get your stamp. Get an Opus AI app. Happy Monday, Robin. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yep. But you can't do the comments, can you? No?
Nope.
It's all good, man. But yes, look. I mean, you're only talking like 3%, right? Solana, maybe 5%. I know we kind of bounced back already a little bit, but man, come on, Snoopy. There's no reason to be running for the doors. Yeah. But I'm gonna it's gonna be shocking when they get a nice 15 or a 20 red week or something like that, because those are gonna happen. So we're not over here telling you it's only up only, right? It's crazy. But yeah, scrolling through, nothing's crazy, man. It's just a pullback. Yeah. One thing I do want to bring to your attention, we talked about this a lot there. It's a good one. It's a good one. It did not pull back. Well, a little bit, but still green, pumping. Chain link, love it. Thank you. We're even going to talk about it. And some more RWA stuff, right? There it is. Crypto Buffy B. Thank you. Hello, wise guys. Good to see you, Crypto Buffy B. Hey, wise guys. Glad y'all back for this Monster MOBFI Monday. You too, Night Owl. Hope you had a good weekend. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. My man, Apex. Yo, good to see you, bro. Apex sent me something cool with the I love these little AI things, man. These AI tools are great. And Apex, I'm using that now, bro. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff over there. Appreciate it. Sup, boys? That's my man. Comfy. Good to see you, bro. But yeah, man. Hey, let me put something in the background here. So we here, let's see. We got new ones today. Let's see. There we go. But hey, and let me know. Do you want to start or do you want me to do it? You want me to go?
Doesn't matter. We can go either way. However you want to.
Yeah. All good. I'll go. But let's see. Look, this is what I was talking about, right? If you want, the link is up here. But this is CoinGlass, right? It's a great place, for any kind of indicators, data that you like, any kind of charts, anything you want is all over here. A lot of it, I'm not logged in. This is free right here, everybody. Now you can go and get you an account and, do the upgrades and things like that. They got other cool stuff, right? You can go through here. But this is the bull market peak indicators, right? This is, and look, it's not even like 99%, Snoopy. It's 100% hold, right? This thing up here. And as you go through here, this is all of the indicators. Pi cycle, top indicator. Oh, look, everybody knows the rainbow chart, right? Mm-hmm. Every one of these are 100% hold, okay? Don't let the goofy Twitter X or Crypto X or whatever you want to call it. Don't let them shake you out, man. Those people are all over there. They're in farming. They're engagement farming, man. Mm-hmm. Right? So just know that they want to get some views. They want to get monetized on X, and sometimes they throw some crazy stuff out there. Now, like I said, it doesn't mean that the market doesn't go down. It absolutely does. But just saying, this is a great chart, or at least an indicator that shows 30 different, data points that people look at. Every one of them say it's 100% hold, right? So just kind of wanted to start off there. And that's what. Look. Good evening, George. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. Look at Scott. He's chilling. Get the loot. He's chilling. Chilling Scott. I love it, man. Get the loot. That's right, Scott. Good stuff, man. And Sid, happy Monday, wise guys. To you as well, Sid. Thanks for joining us. There you go. But yes, don't let the engagement farmers shake you out. Okay. Now this, I had to start out with this because I love the Jetsons. I love the futuristic stuff, Snoopy. This is super cool, man, right? This is talking about blockchain drones powering decentralized Earth observation network. And now, like I said, you might not know what that means. All right, that's why we're going to go over it. But it's a network, yeah? It's a network of independent drone pilots, Snoopy. Instead of traditional satellites, right? In manned aircraft, it captures high-res Earth imagery. Yeah, they're farming up in with the drones, bro. Crazy. So data captured by the drones is verified and stored on Ethereum base layer 2 network. Yeah, ensuring cool. Cryptographic trust and low-cost validation. Yes. So. I love all that. Like I said, decentralized physical infrastructure, DePIN. So there's all kinds of cool stuff in it. And like I said, I had to pull it up just because this is wild. So pilots use a mobile app, for this thing. And they fly missions in a predefined, and it's called spexagons. They're called spexagons, everybody. Right there, see? Spexagons. Yeah. And they're hexagonal zones covering 25 acres. So it's a little hexagon zone. They got to fly the drone, right? Drones are under 250 grams. They're very light, bypassing the strict aviation rules. So that's why you can fly these drones around everywhere. So pilots earn fiat rewards, everybody. Pilots are earning fiat rewards and build reputation scores for doing all this. They're mapping the earth, everybody. And it's decentralized, right? And you might be like, well, whatever, Google does it. Well, Google is controlled and centralized. And if they want to black out an area, because I've seen them do it, they want to black out an area, they'll black it out, okay? That's why this kind of stuff is cool. But application, there's all kinds of applications. Wildfires, right? Disaster damage assessment. There's urban planning.
Area 51.
Area 51, yes. Even too, they do that carbon credit things, right? That could be something. But insurance claims, there's all kinds of things where a decentralized model is so much more important and better than what we have now, right? So like I said, I kind of geeked out. I know this is, maybe way out there, but I love this kind of stuff because this is DePIN, everybody. Decentralized physical infrastructure. And things like this, you could go and read this. I'm sure if the pilots are making some kind of cool rewards, they call this proof of capture, POC. So if you like that kind of stuff, there's ways that you can maybe earn if you like to fly drones, everybody. You're a drone pilot. So like I said, I thought that was interesting. It's kind of bonkers, kind of crazy, very Jetson-like. And yeah, there you go. And then this Circle is acquiring Malachite to power its upcoming ARC blockchain. So you're going to start seeing this a lot. These stablecoin issuers are going to start doing some collaboration. Yeah. Same thing too. I mean, I don't know how all these banks, maybe, they're going to have to do some things where they're partnering up with some of these places because they're going to start minting and, buying treasuries, buying bonds and selling, right? And then, they get to have some of these stable coins themselves. So the deal includes underlying technology and IP of Malachite and 9 persons. There's 9 people, brother, 9 people. Come with the plan and an informal system. So, the firm didn't reveal the details about the pricing, right? But again, the deal comes in Circle, the company behind a $65 billion for USDC, very, very a big one. But USDT is still kind of top dog, but USDC is right there, right? So just saying, gotta keep an eye out on these things. Ether market, it gets a little more exciting when we're. and I know Snoopy.
We need more excitement. Let's go.
Well, you ain't gonna like this excitement, Snoopy. He says it got to dip down below 4,200, right? And it wipes out because again, you guys, we talk about it all the time, shorts and longs, right? People are doing all this leverage stuff, and these liquidations, right? These long liquidations, and increased market volatility. These people look for this kind of stuff, man, and they wipe them out. So over 56,000 ETH in long positions, valued 236 million, are at risk of liquidation if ETH falls below 4170. So just know that's what some of this manipulation that happens, everybody, is they do try to wipe these guys out, right? And that's the game. That's the game because a lot of these guys are very, very highly leveraged, and that's big money, everybody. If you gamble and do the right thing, these places are crushing it, right? They're making a lot of money. So they try to liquidate these places a lot and often.
Yeah, they're making the roaring kitty moves, huh?
They are. Well, I'm glad you bring that up. That's a very interesting story, everybody. If you haven't really been down that road, there's a lot of weird things with that because there's not a lot that's been unwound or whatever from that. All of that stuff, that's weird over there, right? Those people, they still hold a lot of the derivative. Well, that's getting geek, whatever. There's a lot of weird stuff over there, everybody. That's a very interesting story, though. It's still happening, still going on.
Why would you continue to try to play this game if you know there's sizable whales out there that's just going to liquidate you? Like, why would you take the risk? I do.
Because, well, just look at us last week. We were like, dude, it's going, yeah. Look at President Trump. They just passed all the laws. I mean, you do. People do, man.
Yeah.
And they get hopped up. They get hopped up on their FOMO, and they're rocking and roll. Because, like I said, however much you have leverage, man. I mean, you're making big money. If it pops, like we all were, just like I said last week, we're all like, going 150, right? I get it though. I'm like, I wouldn't do it, right? I wouldn't do it. But there's a lot of gamblers out there, everybody. Yep. DK, happy Monday, DK. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. But just know that's why a lot of this stuff happens, everybody. You're going to see this game, right, that you're not playing. I don't think many of us are all over there, leveraging, doing all this stuff, longs and shorts. Maybe you are, right? I got an actual cool little bot that we're going to talk about that is doing that if you wanted to. So it is out there and it's available, right? But now, like I said, I love it. I love the AI as well, right? So much you can do with this. And I'm going to kind of skim through this because I don't want to take too much time. But it's just talking about what type of models do you use for all these different purposes, right? You don't just use ChatGPT 5 for everything, right? They're very tight. If you're a coder and you're writing code, right? Maybe you're writing content. There's different reasons for different models, and we're going to talk about it briefly. Yeah, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world, you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got the whole. Now I know that song, Honolulu, but I don't know who sings it. That's a classic. That's way back, right? He's got the whole. That's good stuff, man. But let me see here. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna switch it up here. There we go. All right. Let me put the financial advice thing up too, because we're doing entertainment. Me and Stu, we just out here. We just like joking, right? But if you're a writer or creative, GPT-4o is great for imaginative and engaging, just conversational style stuff. Okay, you can do GPT-5 is good as well, but again, you can tighten it up when you start knowing exactly how to talk to these models. Oh, let me bring up something too. I'm going off the grid here because I forgot to put it up because I've talked about this too. Schumer prompt. Let me get it up and I'll show you going here after we got there it is. We'll bring it over. There it is. Okay. But again, if you're a developer or an analyst, GPT-5 thinking mode, deep analysis, and look, you only got so many of these. If you got a paid account, it'll tell you when you hover over it, you only get so many, right? So again, GPT-5 is great. It's good stuff, man. But just watch the different modes, deep thinking. You got auto mode. There's all kinds of different modes in there. Just watch it. But you can see what's going on here, yeah? But digging deeper, who each model is for and what's it good for? GPT-5, the all-arounder, it is good. Like I said, if you just keep it on there and you don't want to mess with it, it's fine, right? But again, storytelling, things like that, excellent. GPT-4o, GPT 4.1, it is a workhorse, consistent performer for standard tasks, standard stuff, yeah? Writing is less creative on that one, okay? 01 and 03 is specialist. These models are variants of 4.1, coding and step-by-step reasoning, yes? So again, I'm just kind of going over them real quick. These are all what the models are kind of the best for. 4.5, it's kind of a little bit quirky. It's saying it's quirky experiment, but main thing I usually do is like I stick to GPT-5 and sometimes 4.0 because that's all I'm really doing. I'm not doing any coding, so I might, who knows? But it's good to know, like I said, what different models. And then I showed you this before. Schumer prompt is very cool. It's free for a lot of its uses. Okay, so you can scroll down here, and let's just say you want to do some writing. Okay, you click on writing, and you can find a super prompt or write in my style. Okay, so look, let me write. I'm gonna click on this because I want to show you something new that just came up, probably about a week ago. Because usually you would just copy this, right? You can copy it and take it over there, or you can use it in ChatGPT and it'll shove it over there. But see these example things, right? Before you would have to fill them in. Now you can say in a comedy, comedy style. And what it'll do is it's going to put it up there. Okay. So the prompt will, when you start filling out where you need to fill out, then you can take the whole thing, you know, take it over there, copy it. You're over to ChatGPT, paste that thing in there. And that is a really good prompt. Okay. So again, use these things. You're right. If you want to be a good writer, again, don't go retweeting and just doing this stuff. Get your idea down, right? And then kind of rewrite the thread now that you have a thought of what you want to, you know, get out there, right? So again, just giving you some ideas. Yes.
So you would take that and copy all that and put it after.
Yeah, look. Yeah, I'll go. So let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. So comedy style, writing example. Well, I'm not giving it really good examples. So let me not do it. If I had examples of writing, right, I would put them there. But if I would, if I'm doing what you're saying, right, I'm going to copy this, right? I just copied the whole thing. I go over to ChatGPT. I never go on the odd. Don't hit on a sponsored ads, everybody. Okay, don't do it. Yeah. Hold on. Let me bring this down here. It should be fine. Continue with Google. So there we go. Let me pull this back up. And then just like Snoopy was talking about, I would paste. And if I have my styles in there, I'll hit it. And ChatGPT is going to give me back, you know, some things, right? It's going to ask me probably to fill in those things, what type of stuff like that. But that's it. Yes, Snoopy, that's it, bro. That prompt is excellent, right? So any of these over here in the Schumer prompt are amazing. If you're not using the SchumerPrompt.com, you're wrong, because it's super simple, man. Anything you want, business, writing, programming, marketing, right? Look, VO3, if you're over there using VO3, these are excellent prompts that you're not normally going to be, you know, coming up with your own kind of ideas. Yeah. But now I got the slow internet. Let's see. It's not rolling out. Okay. Look, even this viral tweet generator is excellent, everyone. Excellent right there. Okay. Is like one of the most used ones. But let me go back over. Right. I'm ready to clone your voice exactly, but I don't have your voice. So that's all it's asking for. 50 to 2,000 words. Okay. It's telling me what I need. So if I've written three different pieces on medium.com or all you just paste them in here, right? I would just put these 3 examples, new piece to create, and it's asking you exactly what you want, right? So now you have the understanding and the answers of what it's looking for, right? And once you answer those, you're going to get good. You're going to get good stuff back. Yeah. But great question, man. Let me got some comments. Lori London. Oh, that's a good one. Right on. I like it, Honolulu. Thank you, brother. And then look. This is where I went down the rabbit hole, and I named the show talking about what's going on here. Yeah. And XRP Ledger sinks to last place in blockchain security, everybody. So these are things to definitely take into consideration. I know you got the XRP army. Everybody's loving it, talking about it's going to do the new financial system, all of this kind of stuff. You should look at everything, right? Hey, I hold it. I'm not fudding my bags, okay? But I'm telling you, this is why you look at this stuff. And as I do this, you can click on some links and find, this is where I found this thing, this ecosystem ranking thing, okay? So that's all this is talking about is the security. So it went over to here, this thing called Keiko, smart data, right? And look, it tells you all the blockchain ecosystems, their ratings. Look at Ethereum. Why do you think we're so bullish? Why do you think, huh?
Top dog.
It is top. Look, it's AA.
Yep.
I mean, across everything, operational efficiency score is the lowest. Yeah. But security, and look, I'm telling you, everybody, that is like I think the most important thing, especially again, holding all the assets, all the stable coins, all the total value lock, all the RWAs. Very, very important, okay? So just saying, as you go through this, that's why it's important. Look, Arbitrum is the second, bro. Even good old Solana, right? Tripping over the extension cord and sometimes shutting down. It's all good, right? But hey, it's number 3. Good for them. And like we just played, I'm just joking. Avalanche still up there, but look, I mean, even base, bro. That's a layer 2 on ETH. But you got to get way down here. XRP Ledger, right? It's decent. Is that security? Yeah, it's not great on security, bro. That's not great. So just saying, everybody, this is how you do the research. This is how you look this kind of stuff up. And like I said, that's why I want to show you these type of things. A lot of the links are in the description of this video, right? And if you haven't, smash the like button. We're trying to give you good resources so you can do real good, real research. This is the kind of stuff where you take over to ChatGPT and say, go through this, right? Tell me everything about why. Why is XRP Ledger security is so low? What is it? Why is it rated like that, right? But you can start figuring out your own stuff. This was another one, and I just found this on my own, right? This is a cool one. RWA.io. Yes? Beautiful one, because I love the category of RWAs. Yeah. And what we're starting to find out too, it might not be all super institution stuff right here in the beginning. You're starting to see private companies, right? That maybe they're just renting yachts, okay? They're starting to real world asset it, right? Tokenize those yachts. So you're gonna find a lot of under the radar thing. And this one that I'm bringing up to you, this is not me telling you to buy it. I'm telling you, very interesting, because it's got 2 things I like: base, and it's got aerodrome, and it operates on it. Yep. So this is RWA.io. But you can go through here, and the cool part is these are all the asset types in RWA. Okay. I'm just saying, you don't usually find this kind of stuff. I know CoinGecko has a category, but this is all straight up RWA. So RWA lending, I can copy it, open in a new tab, and it's only going to give me this pie chart is all the RWA lending places. Yeah, protocols. So I can hover over there, clear pool. Have you ever heard of that? You ever heard of it, man?
I have not.
Okay. And it is. I'm not telling you to buy any of this, but this is how you find those gems, right? This is how you find this stuff. So let's go. Clear pool. There it is. And it's 397. So it's kind of under the radar. 142 million market cap. Yeah. And I'm only at 7 days, but you always should kind of zoom out, look at a year, right? Had a little pump. Oh, I'm sure that, oh, look, that was at the beginning of the year. I thought it would be more March, April, but no, that was the beginning of the year. And then you look at max, and that's bonk, right? So it's been around a bit, okay? Since 2021, everybody. But I also want to direct your attention, like I said, as I'm looking through these things, this is how you have to look at charts. Now that looks like it was great back then, right? But I want to tell you, look at the volume, okay? It's like 10 million volume, 11 million volume, right? And then over here, it's a little more, 24 million, right? So don't let this stuff deceive you. So look at the market cap. Now, when I switch market cap, watch the chart. This was bigger, right?
Yep.
So look, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, right? This is how you really research and look and understand, right? What is this? It wasn't all this, right? So we talk about that all the time. Does it have a lot of liquidity? No, it didn't back then, right? So it is building, right? It is building. And again, I'm not in it. I'm just telling you, that don't look too bad, right? If it's an RW play, RWA one, and you're interested in it, do some research because it is building. Their market cap is building. But look, if you would have just stayed at the price, you'd been like, oh man, that's not it. Okay. So I just wanted to point that out. And this is how, like I said, that's how you find these things. Very cool. There's another one, Puma. I looked in that one, but Goldfinch, that is another. You're going to see there's a lot of kind of big kind of big players are starting to be in there. TrueFi, Hi-Fi Finance, and then you're getting into just, unknowns, right? But this is a very cool website where, you can go do some research, rwa.io, and you can find all, look, even like I should talk about Howcash, right? Howcash loves real estate. So look, who was the biggest one? T-Rise. Never heard of T-Rise, man. Hey, it's got T too. He might like that.
Yeah.
T.
Maybe he launched a token we didn't know about.
Yeah, that's right. Is it a Z or an S? It might not even be out. No. How was it spelled? T-Rise. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We ain't got to look. But just saying, these are interesting things if you don't know. Elysia and prop chain, right? Things you've never heard of, okay? Just saying, interesting. This is how you look at it. But another one I found right through here, because like I said, I started looking through all this stuff. This is a different thing, okay? These are these AIs that I've been telling you about that are doing some Mamo. You know Mamo, yeah?
I was talking about Mamo about 2 months ago, remember?
2 months? Well, what's going on, man? Do you use a Mamo?
Yeah, I use Mamo. I got some Mamo.
Tell us about Mamo. Huh?
Yeah, this is that USD virtual staking protocol where it constantly looked and stakes your money where you get the best APR back for your money. So it's just constantly, it's over here one day and it pulls and puts it over here another day because it's getting like 0.1% higher, So it's just constantly looking and moving your money around where you get the highest APR. So. And
you only have to kind of give it, you just fund it and then it'll do its own, right? You don't have to okay it, it'll just do it?
Yep, it'll just do it.
Very cool, man. So you literally have given it a wallet.
I have not. I just hold the token. I just hold it.
Okay, all right.
I hadn't went down the rabbit hole yet.
Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this week, everybody. Right? Because this is very interesting. Because like now too, if you want something like this, and that's a pretty high APY, but you're doing Mamo, right? I don't even know. Like I got the token up, and it's it's way down there, everybody. You're talking about a 63 million market cap. This is 7 days, and then you go out a year, you can see it's building, right? It's building, and that is it. It came out in May, everybody. So it's only not even a year old. It's a baby. And, I don't know. It's on base, and there you go, the Mamo bot. And I think I want to...
When I picked it up, it was around 6 cents, like 0.063, something like that. So.
The only thing that would be concerning is you look at the circulating supply, right? It's not even half out, right? So there's some held up somewhere, and you would want to go look at the tokenomics and go see who's holding it, right? What's going on? Is there some kind of time delay? Is it going to go out to the founders and the marketing team? That's the kind of stuff you want to go look at, yeah? But that's cool, bro. I'm glad you used it, right? And now, like I said, I'm gonna go through quick because, like you said you got that what you're talking about, yeah. But this, I already talked about it, Coinbase Card, right? But how are you going to use your crypto, in the real world? Yes, this is obviously, like I said, more of a prepaid debit card. But I'm going to show you some other things. Like I said, I did a little presentation together, yeah, that are doing all kinds of different things where you can literally use your crypto, right? And you should look into, what are you trying to use it for? I know there's a lot of people that try to do cross-border payments, right? That's one of the biggest things with Western Union, all the fees that they did when people are trying to send back, money home. There you go, right? If that's your issue, there's certain cards for that, and we're going to go over it real quick. Increased crypto adoption, better rewards. I know a lot of everybody's into that, right? What kind of rewards we're getting. Even to that Coinbase one, that's what you're getting. When you use this, you're getting a Bitcoin, 1% back in Bitcoin, right? That's not too bad. Especially it's something that always is going up. So that's a good reward, yeah? And then, DeFi integration, just like things like that Mamo, right? There are a lot of them where you can stake your rewards, yeah? Crazy. So choosing the right card, key considerations, there are a lot of options available, right? And there it is, Robin. That's exactly right, Robin. Just like being your own banker, It is correct. You choose, you're the one with the assets, you're holding it, self-custody, 1000%, Robin. And look, privacy and KYC requirements, almost all of them, they're straight up with the KYC. There are very few, and they're not on this list, that don't have the KYC, okay? Fee structures, right? What is the conversions from, the foreign exchange? That's what FX, any of the, if you're using, euros, you're using wands, dollars, whatever you're using, what is that exchange rate? Is it available globally? Yeah. What kind of cryptocurrencies do they use? Is the card cost anything, right? So these are all things that you need to consider when you're doing this stuff. Like I brought up, we showed the MetaMask. I don't have it up here, but I did have it for a second. The MetaMask card enables everyday crypto transactions wherever, so you can use it anywhere, right? Mm-hmm. MasterCard is used anywhere. Okay, so it's only available in 7 countries, but if you hold it, you can use it anywhere with MasterCard. It's a free virtual card, but $199 a year for the metal card. So you got to pay $200 a year for the card. That's something to think about. But no FX fees, so no foreign exchange of whatever the currency you're getting into. Of course, KYC is required. These are S-tier cards, Cast and Solana, okay, Emerald. And look, every one of these, I put the thing in the description of this YouTube video, okay? I didn't, I'm just saying that there's no links, I'm not gonna, but they are, if you wanna follow them on X, they're in the description. So Cast card, it's available globally. It spends stablecoins at 100 million plus merchants worldwide. So it looks like it's accepted pretty open, right? It's free, fees, 0 on conversions, 2% on foreign exchange, 25%, small transactions, KYC required, payment, SOL, USD, USDT. There you go. So if you're in the Solana ecosystem, probably a good one for you. Yes? Solana Emerald card, available globally. Check restrict. There are some restriction countries. 10 to 75, depends on the sales phase. Fees, 1% top up, KYC required, layer, the token. That's it. So that's very, very tight. And then A tier cards, Red Dot Pay and Pay. These are just ones, like I said, I'm gonna let you read it. But there you go. These are what you're looking for. What chains, what currencies they use, and any of these major ones, most of us probably have that. But you got to think, right? Say you're big into Chainlink or something, right? And you have to switch it over to ETH. That's a fee. So just be aware of that. I mean, you can use it anytime, right? But you're going to pay those fees when you're changing it into the one that's used on the card. And then here's another one, Cypher card, Ether.fi cash. Again, they have costs 0.01 to 1 ETH. Yeah. And then, there we go. A lot of, like I said, everyone has KYC. And hopefully we're going to start seeing some that maybe don't. And there you go. I just kind of put them up there. These are ones that are for privacy. And there you go. That's those. And I got the apps of if you want to follow them. Low fees. There they are. Global use. Another one, PintoPay. And then for ecosystem benefits, there's some other ones, right? More about rewards. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's up to you. You make your choice of what you're going to use it for. And it's starting to be options, man. Like crypto's like real money. We're not magic internet money anymore.
Yeah. But I wouldn't just go out just freely swiping this thing everywhere. I would talk to your tax. It's probably a good idea to talk to your tax accountant and be like, hey, I'm going to use this card. They're probably going to be like, all right, well, here's what you need to do. You need to keep books. You need to keep receipts, because that is income, right? Because you're actually selling an asset. But if you're buying stuff for a business or this, that, and other, it's a good way to write stuff off too, So if you use crypto and equal everything out on your taxes, it's not financial advice, but I would definitely talk to a tax accountant because you're KYC'd on these things. So you don't want to just go out freely swiping this thing everywhere and be like, screw you, government.
It's all free.
Yeah, because it could come back to bite you royally. So
it can. And a good point. But also, I've been hearing Trump. He's been talking about anything. And look, they're just talking. It's not happening yet. But he's been talking about $600 or less. They want to make it tax free. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Susan, happy Monday Madness. Good to see you, Susan. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Yep. Good to see you. And there you go, Snoopy. What you got?
Have you ever heard the word Ponzi?
Ponzi?
And been attracted to it?
No.
This is a Ponzi. And I'm super, super attracted to it. So we've always heard Ponzi, the word Ponzi, right? And it's been like a slam the door, get away from it. It's a Ponzi. We've always associated that with a rug. Ponzi's not really a rug. It's a game. It's a farming game, and you got to build and all this stuff. You're yielding and farming tokens and all this stuff. So when I got into this and everybody was calling it a Ponzi, I was like, wait a minute, what's a Ponzi? So I got on ChatGPT and stuff, and I'm like, hey, but Ponzi's not a negative term. It's just a game you have to play, right? So it's just most times 99 out of 100 you're not going to win. It just turns into kind of a dead end thing. But this is kind of a cool thing that I hacked upon. I knew about Bitcoin. This is another project that launched on Abstract, blew up, went crazy because of the news that it was built on the same tokenomics as Bitcoin. So it's got a halving cycle. The Bitcoin halving cycle, as we know, happens every 4 years, right? Bitcoin happens every 52 days. So it's Bitcoin on steroids. They just move the timeline on everything up exponentially, which is really cool because people are going to be able to watch this model and see what's going to happen with Bitcoin in the end, per se, right? Because this thing's cutting the farm rate in half every 52 days. You got people with miners and all this stuff. So it's kind of a cool concept, right?
Yeah.
But I kind of faded it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. This has been done quite a few times, and people use different models. Like they've tried to get you to engage with social media and all this stuff. That's kind of your mining metrics there. But what interested me about this was the guy, Big Toshi. It blew up so exponentially and so fast and beyond what he even thought it could. He stepped away. Huh. He kind of disappeared and let it get CTO'd, and he let it get CTO'd by some pretty big people in this space. So Board Elon is one of those people, pretty big guy in the space. A lot of people know him when he's up in spaces and all this stuff talking. He's actually part of the CTO team. Well, they got in this thing and word got leaked about merge mining. And I was like, hey, that's pretty cool, So I dug into it. I found a space. I actually got on a space where this talking about real quick. And what their concept was that they're tired of the snipers sniping tokens on all these launch pads. Right. So the idea they had was they were going to offer a launch pad where people with these tokens launching projects and launching tokens and stuff could come and offer their token up to people that had these rooms set up with all these virtual miners, right? So, and I'm not going to go through the whole white paper. We covered a lot of it, with the way the tokenomics work. But if you want to, it's bitcoin.tech. You can go to the white paper, read through it, take it, put it in ChatGPT. It does break it down a lot like Bitcoin, which is kind of cool. One concept here that Bitcoin really don't have, because you don't actually purchase the miners for Bitcoin with Bitcoin, right? So these rooms and stuff, you have to purchase those with Bitcoin. And up until 2 weeks ago, all the miners you had to purchase with Bitcoin. And right here, it's got a deflationary pressure. 75% of that big used for the miners in the facilities gets burned. So it's not only got a halving rate to it, it also has an enormous burning rate to it. They just announced yesterday that half of the supply that's out has already been burned. So the price is just, it's going up and up and up and up and up. So it's pretty cool stuff. Here's a room. This is actually my room, and this is just kind of.
So it does grow when you add things, because like I said, the room was small, and you get really different little pieces. That's cool, man.
Yeah. So when you start, you get a little bitty room. It's not even this big. It's got like 4 blocks in it. Right. And you get a little bitty free miner that's called a potato miner. And everybody did it in the beginning. And they're like, oh, I got my potato miner, you farm Bitcoin off of that. And then you had the choice. You take your Bitcoin, you go sell it, or you roll it back in and buy another miner, and you
Right.
start upgrading your rooms and stuff. So the rooms just get bigger and bigger and bigger till you get to the end room, which is where I finally reached. You know, I just I kept rolling what I was farming back into it, just over and over and over. I was like, this is really cool. I wasn't necessarily doing it for Bitcoin. I was interested in the merge mining because I kind of it was relevant to me, because I'm tired of seeing the snipers snipe tokens, and they ruined a lot of good tokens on this chain, like Rico or Pico, the little one. He was supposed to be a massive token. They launched it on what they thought was a safe platform. It got sniped. Snipers got like 40% of the token. Token shot up because there was a bunch of hype around. Everybody knew it was going to be a big token. Grind was another one. You remember the Grind token that come out? It got sniped. They got like 30% of the supply up front. Token runs up, they dump it, and it's just it's done for a little bit until they can regroup and stuff. So this concept is really cool that these projects can come over here, and it's going to slowly disperse their token. So there's not a ton of sell pressure on it. So these tokens are just going to come out. That's what drew me to building this room. You know, I get my room built and set up, all except for a few miners, and they host this big space. They let all the news out about the merge mining and stuff. They also got these things. So once you put them in here before, up to like 3 weeks ago, once you put them in there, they were there. You couldn't like remove them or anything like that. Now they've introduced technology where you can actually remove these things, unstake them, if you will. They're actually just staked assets. They are. When you unstake them, they turn into NFTs. Now you can go over to OpenSea and actually sell your miner. So now there's like the secondary volume for these miners and stuff, which is really
so anybody new coming on could go get some of those NFTs in this room. Yeah, that's awesome.
And like I can click on this toaster miner here. It gives me, you know, how much energy this thing's pulling. It's pulling 6 gigawatts. Just like miners, you know, these rooms, the reason you have to upgrade them, if I go to resources, this gives me the resources of my room. You can see I have 0 spaces left, but I also have 2,994 gigawatts available. So I can I'm gonna unstake this thing, go sell it on OpenSea, and then I can come find me a miner that like I can select this space, go to the space. I'm at max space here, but usually you can go and it'll let you shop for miners and stuff. It actually upgrade the room where I'm getting that full power potential, you know. But the resources, it tells you, you know, how many space you got, how many gigawatts is available, and all these they're just virtual miners, just like the miners we've always heard where people were mining Bitcoin. Bitcoin. So, but I did it for this virtual mining. Well, this news got out, and big whales started coming to do. It was crazy. I'm talking about $100,000 at a time. It's happened 3 times. People have brought $100,000 into the chain and went and bought this token up. They just started building rooms and stuff with it. So
that's crazy.
Kind of crazy. Yeah, I was building way down here,
bro. That's awesome, and it is. That's you know.
And then I think that first thing that bought was here somewhere, like right here. It was immediately backed up by another guy. I think was here, and then another guy just bought yesterday. $100,000. It's just bonkers, you know, because this chain is not a massive chain yet. Like when you say that, people are like, oh my gosh, like this could actually turn into something crazy. And it has. So I was getting prepared for all these tokens that were going. I was just trying to get set up where instead of all playing on the moonshot or the pump funds, all that stuff.
You guys are going to get it coming through.
I just had miners set up, and it was just going to yield me tokens all the time, you know, and I was going to be one of the first ones to get my hands on these tokens, you know, without having to sit there and wait for it to launch and try to get in early and all this stuff. It was just a very great.
Oh, it says your room has a portal.
Yeah, it does have a portal back there.
It's got a portal.
Cool. Yeah, it's got a portal.
I noticed that too, Robin. That's where all the other tokens come from.
Yeah, maybe it'll start spitting out some monsters and stuff.
There you go.
I thought it was really cool. And you can see it right here. I'm earning 300 Bitcoin a day. At this point, I can sell it, or I can actually go start building different rooms, you know, and different wallets and stuff.
Sure. That's awesome, bro.
It's cool. A really cool thing. So,
plus, it's like I said, it's a cool game. I mean, it's just a little game and very cool, right?
Yeah, and it is a Ponzi. I mean, that's what they call it. It's a Ponzi game. It is what it is. So, at end game, like when all the tokens have yielded out, what happens then? That's why everybody kind of got bearish on it. Was it's like, well, once the token geoed out, it's over. Well, now that they have merge mining, it's just going to go forever. People are going to continue to launch on it. So miners will always be earning tokens. So kind of a cool concept. But as far as Bitcoin, here in about 2 years, we're going to be able to see the future of Bitcoin, what's going to happen, when this thing gets down to where it's just crawling,
pieces,
yielding anything out. Because
here, when it's the $10 million a token, right? It's not as much, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep. So everybody's anticipating like what's going to happen this next halving, because it's coming in about 2 weeks. It's going to happen, and everybody's anticipating that the price is going to probably double. It's going to shoot up because I won't be getting 300 anymore. I'll be getting 150 a day.
Right, but the token doubled its price.
Yep, and this depends on too how many people are out there building rooms and getting miners. The more rooms and miners that are out there, the less your hash rate becomes.
Right.
So,
right on.
Let's say tomorrow 100,000 people run in and start building rooms and stuff. My hash rate is going to decrease, because there's more miners out there. So that's
cool,
kind of
man.
Real cool concept. So
KB Queen, happy Monday, fam. Good to see you, KB Queen. Do you have can you get the you have your phone?
Yep.
All good. We're gonna battle. I didn't say, nobody reminded me. Sorry. We're gonna do it in the Wise Guys. So yes, that's cool, man. I like it.
Cool. Like I've enjoyed it. Like when I was getting into it and stuff, I was just setting up for all that future stuff, and then the token blasted off, and I was like, wow, this is great. This is awesome.
Right. All right, let's see. Play and collect. There's a game in there already. Let me get some battle music. We battling them in a Wise Guy. Power moves. We need a up here. That's fine. And tell me when you do. But everybody, we're getting ready. Battling. They already got one round. One round in. Second round. Up and going. That's my crypto adventures. Like, subscribe, and share. It's very important. Helps the channel and helps you. You got a lot of stuff happening. You don't know. MOBFI massive bonus. Why he's
coming in hot.
Huh?
Coming in hot.
There you go. Right there. MOBFI. Massive bonus. There we go. And they were battling. Battle it up. That's what they were doing right here. Kind of like farming over here too. Farming mob. Cat in the boat.
Virtual work.
Virtual work. I like that. That's good too. Here we go. Crypto Dan, Ali, George, X-Ray, My Crypto Adventure. Top 5.
But how cool is that? The concept of launching a token that's snipe free.
I know.
Snipe free. I think we got wind, right? I think we got wind that something's been built like that.
Yeah, no, I was going to say. That's a good call. Good call. Because that's a problem in this space. But yes, there are people so smart making things happen. Yes. Unruggable. There we go. Last round. We got a job. Right after this. This is how you battle. When you battle, you're making mob cash for you, and you're making mob cash for the channel, treasury. Then I can run a job. Great stuff. Uh-oh. So look, yeah. Night Owl said, question. So how did you find that sniper?
That's on the abstract chain. So I noticed it when it came out, and it ran up like crazy. And then I was paying attention when the CTO happens. I'm in a channel where anything that gets CTO, there's a notification that pops up in there. So I knew about it pretty quick once the CTO happened. And once that happened, I really started digging into it and what the team was going to do. And that's when I started making my moves on it. So, but like I said, I didn't do it for the token. I was really doing it for the concept. And we got some pretty smart people that's been building that concept out way before this one started building the concept out.
Way before, yes.
It's kind of cool how our guys are always ahead of the game.
It is. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But let me get a job, everybody, and go get the link, and then we're gonna go mob. We're gonna go mob the live stream. All right. Get a job. All right. There we go. Job music. You got to get a job. All right. Let's see. There's quite a few battling. We'll just go with 32. Yeah, you think 32? Oh, dude, that's cool.
That is cool.
That's awesome, bro. Look at the mob power. Yeah, we'll go with 32. Yeah.
I feel like this guy. I feel like I'm walking towards something. I just never can get there. It just keeps getting further and further away.
I have to clear. I don't know if it's gonna. It's not doing it. Give me a second. Do I clear in the channel or clear back here?
I usually clear in the channel.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the cancel one, yeah?
Yeah.
Then try it again. Good job. I don't think so, man.
Break it?
I think so. Can you try? You think you can?
Yeah. Let me come down for just one.
Try and connectricity. Here, I'll send you the link. What do you want in Telegram?
Is it for the show?
Yeah. Or you can just
follow you, Ray.
Okay, yeah, that's right. All good.
I got it.
So I should tell them, everybody, it's in Chatricity, yeah?
I'm going to try it over here real quick. Because sometimes it'll let somebody else do it.
Okay. Jump! There you go. But yes, this is no side information. This is the alpha. Okay. You get run. I got you. Run cancel. Okay. In the group chat.
I got
We'll see if you got it.
32.
Yeah, 32 is good. Did it go to that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. I didn't do it's against me.
Add more mob.
Yeah, no. Stick around, that's good. Anything like 4, 4, 3, 3, 8. It's beautiful. But right here, massive promo. Getting ready. $100 signing, $100 credit, and getting these blue chips. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Look at all that. Look at that beautifulness. Yeah, I didn't even look at that. Showed you who's in the pool. Look at everybody. Everybody's in the pool.
There we go. Jobs up. Screen share.
Oh, jobs up. Hold on. Let me get there. Oh, thank you, bro.
Go to work.
Go to work. All right. All right. Beautiful. Oh, try something else here. Just know we're working, everybody. What we're doing. Yeah, Zen DJ. That's muscle. That's old school muscle cars right there. True alpha. Lock in. Right. Good stuff. Front row, Raggy. No, we're only 5. We're only 5, man. They don't make cars like that anymore. I don't think those electric cars don't do that, do they?
No, they don't. Actually, I don't know. I've seen those Tesla
They're
trucks.
faster.
Pretty crazy stuff.
Well, but you got to understand, right? It's not like there's no axles, right? The little electric motors, they're right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's different, right? I'm just saying in general too. I think they even use different tires, bro. It's just it's wild, man. Okay, thank you, Apex. I see it, bro. In the group chat. You have to help me afterwards. So I do it the right way. I think I know. I think. All good.
Yeah, so if you saw when I went to set it up, it said the bot was busy. That's because you had something. I put /cancel and it reset the bot, and then I was able to go and run the job. So,
Okay, I got you. Now, am I still gonna have to do it since I did, or no?
you shouldn't have to.
Okay, all good. We'll see.
It resets itself after an hour. That's why sometimes you'll see like Taco Queen or something. You're like, let's give it a rest for a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you're setting up a job, it tells you have an hour to do it, right? After that hour, it'll reset itself. So.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. All right. 2 more. Share it out. Get the peeps involved. Mobtastic. Mobalicious. Here it is. Let me see. My crypto adventures. Crush the daily tasks. Boost the channels to get your bolts. Invest your bolts in MOBFI. That is the journey right there. That's what we're all doing. Love it. Thank you, my crypto adventure. Join the mob. Mob battle buddies. MBBs. Mornings Eastern. Usually 6-ish. Let's battle, have fun, and earn together. You must battle with friends. It's a big difference.
Bonus.
Very important.
I get that bonus.
Gotta get the bonus. Good times. So how long have you been doing that? The big Bitcoin?
3 weeks, maybe. It actually hasn't been that long. So I just, it was perfect timing. Like I just got in right at the bottom and then it kind of blew up. So we'll see. I hope what everybody's saying is going to happen. When it has, that the price just continues to rock up, just like Bitcoin did, So we'll see. It's a Ponzi, and that's what everybody says. It's just a game,
Yes. Well, that's what it's about. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, even too, I laugh when people say MLMs, multi-level marketing. I mean, I don't know how many businesses. When I worked for Humana, that was straight up MLM, man. I was a sales associate. My manager made money off of what I made. Mm-hmm. The director of the region, he made money off of my manager that made money off of me. And then you had, kind of more, bigger people, right? But I'm just saying, that's literally how it goes, man. So
it worked out perfect because I'm calculating in my head like the price. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take me 9 months to get my investment back, when I break even. And then the price just went bonkers and I got my money back and started making money. So I wouldn't advise anybody to go get it at this point. It was perfect timing. I just caught it at the perfect time.
Well, you did before it stepped up. It stepped up 3 times. Yeah.
I wouldn't go trying to build one now. So
claim it up, everybody. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 121. Boost. Get the boost. Claim your daily test. Here it is. There it is. Awesome game. You got test.
We'll take that mob I just got from battling, doing the job. I'm gonna go boost channels and get bolts.
Bolts are the currency of the MOBFI exchange. That is correct. It's a beautiful thing. I'm collecting my rewards too. There it is. Claim your mob. Look at that. 25,000 mob. Just for boosting the channel, everyone. Just for boosting. Showing love. Who doesn't like to show love? All right. Right on, bro. Anything else?
That's it.
That's it.
And I can take those bolts here.
Yeah, show them. Show them, man.
Go here to the fire emoji. The fire emoji is where the heat happens, right?
That is where the heat.
Go in here, it's loading the pools. Now I can take those bolts I just earned from boosting channels, and I can go allocate those bolts to any of these pools. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, BNB, Timecoin. Man, the list just goes on and on. Cardano, Tron, Sui, Avalanche, Kronos. Do we not have Link? I was waiting to see Link.
No, it's not a layer 1.
Favorites. Oh, that's right. That's right. But yeah, look at all these yummy, yummy, yummy pools.
It's
you can
beautiful.
allocate those bolts too. So.
And he just get it just from our activity today, everybody. Pretty amazing. And awesome. Like I said, a very cool, super massive bonus coming. And you can get any of them, right?
All you need is a phone and Telegram.
Phone and Telegram. And tell a friend.
You don't need rooms. You don't need virtual miners. You don't need all that stuff. Like, you don't need to invest in it. You just a phone, a Telegram, and a finger.
That's it. No KYC. Simplest onboarding process in the world. Incredible. And then, like I said, you get a cool, nice, massive bonus. Yeah. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate you. Thank you, Apex. Like and subscribe. It's necessary. It's necessary. Thank you, bro. But thanks, everybody. Appreciate you watching. Thank you, and have an awesome, happy Monday, right? And stay in the channel, locked in, and make sure battle. You know, do some jobs, and stack the bolts, man. It's necessary. Yeah. Thank you, Snoopy. That was awesome stuff. Appreciate it, bro. Great one. Yep. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, Taco Tuesday. Yes. Have a good one. So
I spawned from the trenches, lurking in threads, timeline tied full of talking cabal heads. Found one job, watched the algo spark. One quote tweet mob, crushed it out of the park. No borrow hype, just a digital grid. Turn dopamine pings to a proof of commit. Respect isn't noise, it's a hidden key. Paid mine in silence, now the gate swings free. Bolts loaded, vision encoded. Every meme dropped, the narratives bolted. Top slide hitter on the daily scroll. Mob chants loud while the numbers roll. Click, code, cash, that's my decree. Rate, rise, rinse, mob's economy. Tweets, ignite, charts, obey the plan. Tap once, feel the flash, chain command. Click, code, cash, that's my decree. Rate, rise, rinse, mob's economy. Tweets, ignite, charts, obey the plan. Tap once, feel the flash, chain command. All it or nothing, just spin.